Bhargava from Henley. You're watching Eurospice.
तो चिकू देखो आज धूप भी निकली है, हम बोट पर बैठे हैं, हमारे नीचे पानी है कि हम दोबारा एम्स्टर्डम में आ गए।
नहीं प्राग, आज हम एम्स्टर्डम में नहीं हैं, आज हम हैं हेनली में।
हेनली, अच्छा हेनली। Henley is a town in the south of England, and that means that this must be the River Thames.
Yes, you're absolutely right. और कैसा लगा आपको Henley? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Henley is beautiful. So hey, welcome to Eurospice and another program coming to you direct from Henley. Kidda. You know something, Chiku? I wish I had a house by the river because it's such a beautiful place to live.
It's so funny you're mentioning this. You know why? Because our first topic in Eurospice is about 3 wishes.
Is it? So that means we're going to go around to people and ask them what their wishes are?
Yes, we're going to have some interesting comments on that. And hey, is that your house, by the way, behind me, the white one?
I wish. It looks more like an old people's home, really. But actually, it's funny you say that because today the other topic we're discussing is about old people's home and putting the Asian parents into them and whether it's a good thing or not.
Right, we're going to have an interesting conversation here, I know that.
That's right. But something else that you have to look out for the first time in history, an Asian film crew going to India and making comments and making film there and bringing it back to UK. And believe me, you won't even have thought of some of the things that we saw out there.
Have you been to India, by the way?
Of course I've been to India, and for anybody who hasn't, you're missing out. So you want to stay with us and watch that.
Right.
So what are we waiting for then?
I think we should make this program spicier and go for it.
Okay, so join us and let's go.
I see there a very trendy, not trendy, very traditional looking person. He's dressed up in some Indian clothes. Hello, welcome to Eurospice.
Hello there.
And first tell me, what kind of dress is this?
Well, it's a traditional Hindu dress this is, yeah.
Are you feeling comfortable in this?
Very comfortable.
Okay. How about Henley? Are you enjoying yourselves there today?
Absolutely beautiful.
Really? What's so beautiful here?
Well, it's first visit here and it's nice. It's different.
Right, and are you enjoying the music? It's not your kind of music?
Well, it's a nice variety. I mean, I enjoy the variety in there.
Right.
Yeah. I'm expecting a lot more. I mean, it's going on until 9 o'clock, so it's only 4 at the moment.
So tell me, from what time have you been here? So what time have you been here?
I've been here since about 10:30 this morning.
So you're going to stay here till 9?
I'll be here all the day.
You must be really enjoying this, right?
I'm here with the family, so I'm with my wife and a couple of friends and their wives as well. So yes,
it's very nice, I must say. But tell me this, today our first topic in this program, Eurospice, is having 3 wishes. If you were given 3 wishes, what would they be? Okay. Number 1.
Please, don't ask me now. Honestly,
no, why not?
I thought I just couldn't say.
Oh, come on. Right. 1 wish.
Peace in the whole world.
And second?
Happiness within, I suppose, the family.
Okay, and the third, the final wish?
You for an evening.
Okay. Good food?
Yeah.
weather, and good company.
Is this your husband?
Yes.
He's not good company.
He is.
Better company. Better company. What? 3 wishes.
3 wishes. I wish the sun would come out, and I wish I could dance, and there was good music.
Well, one is to be extremely happy, not stressed. Second wish is obviously see the world. And the third wish is to see other people happy as well.
A beautiful girl, and a nice house and a nice car.
£3 million straight away. How's that?
Okay, well, that's your first wish. What's your second wish?
Just wish good luck for all this year for good work.
And the third one?
Third one, happy life.
One is to meet Maradona.
Right.
One is to get rid of you right now.
Right.
Right. And the other one is to go and get a date with that bird over there.
I'd like to continue with my own career as well as do my dancing, because I love the dancing and I love doing the Indian dancing. It's fantastic, and I'm sure you'd agree with me.
Yes.
And my third wish, just that everybody I know and my family will be healthy for a long time.
I don't know, maybe meet Shah Rukh Khan?
Wow, that's a cool one. Second?
To do well in my studies.
Okay, and the final wish, 3?
Everyone in my family is happy. Go home and sleep. To go home and sleep, that's it.
Twice. That's 2 wishes.
Yeah, and to go home and sleep.
3 wishes to go home and sleep. Lovely.
Keep singing, keep learning, and keep listening, really.
Well, I'll probably have become a great dancer, to become a doctor, and to have a great life overall.
You've heard in Hindi, Shanti for the family. I'd like that first. And comfortable living and peace and harmony for the world.
One, to see my daughters well educated, well settled. And the third wish is maybe I should win the lottery.
My wish is that my family stay healthy, I suppose. And
Your second wish?
that we win the lottery.
Common wish, I guess. And the third one?
Okay, my third wish, on a serious note, would be for greater peace in troubled areas of our world.
Health of my parents and family. Suppose my children, for them to be successful in life. And a third wish is loads of money.
To win the lottery.
Well, that's 1 in a million, but to be successful in life, I think.
Dancing, dancing, dancing.
I think we'd like to see more someone like Salman Khan, who is quite,
Who wouldn't?
Dance all over the world and become famous.
I don't know if I have another wish, not one to be here, but it's beautiful. It's to be here with a nice man.
हमारी माता जो है और पिताजी, और ये तो पहली उनकी विश है कि इनको अच्छी इतना दुआ दे कि बस हमारा यही अच्छे काम हुए.
Final wish is to make this a day to remember.
सारे दुनिया में जो बजाने वाले, गाने वाले जो भी है, उनका भी अच्छा बात बने और अच्छी क्या बोलूँ मैं. और the third one is कि बस भगवान सभी के लिए जो भी चाहिए उनके लिए अच्छे काम बस हो जाए.
In today's Spice Search, we're talking to the gentleman who's actually behind this excellent music festival here at Henley, Mr. Ashok Bhardwaj. Tell me, Ashok, are you married?
I am very happily married with 3 children.
Right, and have they all assisted you in arranging today's function?
I don't get them involved because my elder daughter is at the university doing medicine at Guy's. My little 2 children are obviously busy in their own studies, and they were actually performing on the stage. They love dancing. And my wife here and there helps me, but it's very much a office kind of a project, and I don't get my personal family life involved with this one.
Right.
And so it's very much from the office.
So what gave you the idea of doing this particular function?
Prog, as you know from my professional background, I'm an insolvency practitioner. For many years I've been entertaining my clients up and down the country on smaller numbers. So I thought that if I can get one event in a year going where I could invite all my clients, it will be a much easier and a much better kind of atmosphere. And I was very fortunate to be visiting Henley Regatta 2-3 years back and discovered that this is the kind of a spot we could have. And after that visit, I started negotiating with the Henley Road Regatta, given them the idea that we as Asians also have a lot of potential within our community, whereby we could also bring an event to the same standard as Henley Road Regatta and also Henley Music Festival. As you know, where there is a dress code dress you have to wear appropriately.
You've actually got people here travelling from all various parts of UK. I know I've spoken to people from Wolverhampton and Leicester, etc. Do you think Henley is the ideal location? Don't you think it's a little bit out in the sticks?
Not at all. I think Henley, from my point of view, is very central. I mean, this is why it is actually becoming a very convenient kind of a place for a lot of visitors from all over the country to come. But the other aspect, I think, which we should not forget, Henley has a royalty connection with the Henley Regatta, been running for 150 years. And I think we are very privileged to be able to have this permission from Henley Regatta and Henley Town Council for us to put up this event.
If you were granted 3 wishes, what would they be for you?
You know, you always ask difficult questions. I did say to you, please don't ask me difficult questions. My first, most important wish would be that I would like to have a very happy family life, which I do. And I wish to have that continuously, that direction. Secondly, I would really like this festival to grow. In fact, last year at the festival, my son came to me, he said, "Dad, when you grow old, I want to take over this festival." So I hope this festival runs a long, long time. And the third wish, could I keep it secret?
Okay, well, I'd like to wish you all the success. It's been a very nice, enjoyable afternoon, and I'm sure that your functions will get better, and we do wish you from Eurospice the best of luck for future. Thank you for talking to us, Ashok.
Thank you, Prag.
So, tell me, so you're obviously having a good time, you're laughing away.
Oh yeah, I'm giggling, I'm having a very, very nice time. What about you?
I'm enjoying myself, but look, do you want to go on a boat ride?
No, I prefer first to go to the ladies' powder room. Why?
Okay, let's go on to the ladies' powder room then, I can do that.
Prog, you can't come with me.
But, well, you know, we got to do something together, I mean...
No,
well, let's go on the boat ride.
No, I go first there and then... Wait, why don't we...
Okay, well, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
While we're trying to decide what we do, why don't we take a short break?
Exactly.
We'll be right back. Mawsam, yeah, lovely mawsam. The pleasures of enjoying the weather can only be known when you are riding a boat. This is really the life. Eurospice have spared no expense. They've given me a personal assistance and they've given me my own transport. And how many programs bring you such quality entertainment and give you the pleasure of seeing your presenters, or presenter in this case, arrive by such a modern transportation as boat. Look at this beautiful place. I think I could live here for the rest of my life, Spielberg. And we've arrived. And to all my viewers from Prague, it's a massive G'day! And as we land on board, right, so Spielberg, where are we? Any ideas? Oh, great help you are. Hang on a second. I'll have to ask somebody. Excuse me. Hi, can you tell me, it's a bit embarrassing, I don't know exactly where I am.
You are in Srushti Gardens.
Srushti Gardens.
Yes.
Srushti Gardens. That's not off the M4. Where is Srushti Gardens?
At Ahmedabad.
Ahmedabad. Okay, thanks. Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad. Excuse me. These ladies just said to me I'm in Srushti Gardens, Ahmedabad. Where is Ahmedabad?
It's Gujarat.
Gujarat.
Yeah.
Gujarat. Gujarat. Where is Gujarat?
Gujarat is in India.
In India. Oh, we made it. So India. This is where we're supposed to be for 13 weeks, Spielberg. We're there. Great. Okay. What are we doing now? Excuse me.
Yeah?
Apparently, I'm in Srushti Gardens, which is apparently in Ahmedabad, which is in Gujarat, which is in India. So I'm in the right country.
Yeah, that's right.
But what's so special about this place, Ahmedabad and Gujarat?
You don't know Ahmedabad? It's the biggest city in Gujarat state. It's the most developed city. And you haven't seen it before?
I haven't, no. I mean, I'm here for 13 weeks, but I've never actually been to this part.
Why don't you go and see it?
Okay, that's a good idea, Spielberg. I think we're in Srushti Gardens, Ahmedabad, in Gujarat, in India, and I think he's got a great idea. So let's go and have a look. Generations to come, it may be, will scarce believe that such a one as this, ever in flesh and blood, walked upon this earth. So quoted Albert Einstein. He gave to the world a new kind of philosophy, that of the ineluctable dignity of man, of every man, whether ruled or ruling, free or enslaved, whether white, black, brown or yellow. He called it truth and non-violence. He called it patriotism. He called it religion. He was Mahatma Gandhi. Hridaya Kunj. These were Mahatma Gandhi's and Kasturba's residential quarters from 1918 to 1930. From here were inspired all of his national activities, and it was from here that the famous Dandi March recalling Buddha's renunciation of old began on 12th of March 1930. Gandhiji was without doubt a very well-educated person. However, he believed in leading a very, very simple life with the minimal of items. While in Iravara jail, he actually invented a spinning wheel, which was duly named the Iravara spinning wheel, and he spent many an hour just sitting there on that particular wheel. This particular item has now also become a national symbol of India.
Are there many Asians in Henley?
No, there are not that many actually live in Henley itself. We do get quite a few people, though, come to visit Henley because obviously it's an attraction by the river. So we do get people come from other towns, but there aren't that many that actually live in Henley itself. But it's nice to have the Asian Festival here.
I think it's a very good effort. It brings the Asian community and the community in this country together. It's always nice where people can see that everybody is relaxing and enjoying themselves, because that is a very important part, relaxing, of any community.
Another thing I want to ask you as part of our topic this week, we're discussing the subject of old people's homes, especially for Asians. There has obviously been a great increase. What are your opinions about putting old people into homes?
Question is, in our Asian society, the family is looked after the old. Now, because of the economic conditions, because of the conditions of the family, it is becoming much more difficult. In view of that, one has to find an alternative solution, and the solution has to be to make arrangements where older people can be comfortable, can have company of each other. For any society, that is very important, and certainly Asian society, because of the problems we have had economically, that it's difficult to be able to look after the older men. It's very necessary.
I think that the concept of daycare home for the elderly people is very good. where for the whole day the people here are working outside and the parents get neglected. So for the daycare, it's all right to go. But I don't think that keeping them in at places for all times to come, I think it goes against the Indian value system. I won't approve of that.
I think it is difficult, but I think they should stay with you. Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Because the thought of, that's what you're there for, and they're not going to be here forever. So I think at the end of the day, you're here to sort of look after them.
Well, the thing is, most Asians, they don't need old people homes because they're always catered by their families.
Yeah, but nowadays, families are getting busy and they're with their businesses and so on. They don't have the time.
Personally, the way I put it is, if you neglect your elders, then then you got something wrong there.
Yeah, but look at all the. Sorry.
But yeah,
okay.
if they're there, then obviously.
Yeah, I think they do need them.
Why do they need them?
People. Because I've come across, because I've been to some of these people, I met them, and they're suffering because their families not looking after them,
Why do you think the families aren't looking after them?
Lack of respect or something, yeah.
So you think if parents have the option, they should take it up?
Oh yeah, they should, definitely.
Even if the parents are being looked after, do you think it's still a good option to take?
You never know what happens at home anyway. Because it depends if you go into the family and then you find out what's happening.
Well, we've got an old age grandmother living with us. We haven't sent her to an old person's home, so I don't see why anybody else should.
I certainly would not agree to that. Of course, you have to think about the culture you are in. For us, it's very, our parents, my parents would like to stay with me when they get old, and I would like them to stay with me. But I don't think I will pass any value judgment about the society. We are Indians, and I can only talk about Indians.
I think the problem is, being in a Western culture, you're influenced quite a lot by, Western society, the way English families do, use the residential homes for their elderly residents. But it's very difficult. I wouldn't want to see my parents in a home.
Well, I think they're going to become increasingly more used. It's a good idea because a lot of younger people aren't prepared to look after their elderly parents.
Why are they not prepared to do that? It's something that's in tradition, where it was, born and bred that way. Why not?
Well, I think it's because younger people are becoming increasingly westernized, and because of mobility, jobs are elsewhere. They can't necessarily live close to their parents. And the situations arise where they have to, if they need care, nursing treatment, then they have to be sent to old people's homes.
Well, it's very difficult to comment on that because it depends on what kind of old homes you're talking about. If there is something tailored for the Asian people where they can enjoy in a company of people similar to their own type, then it's excellent, But if you are talking about putting our elders into a place where they don't have a company of similar type of people, then they will really feel like an alien, and they will absolutely feel left out, and so it depends on how you're treating them.
Oh yes, it's quite common thing. And if you know that lots of people, particularly coming from East Africa, the people have become old, but the trends, what you call it, if I call it, if you allow me to use that phrase in Gujarati, કે કાદવની પાસે ઊભા હો તો છાંટા ઉડા વગર નહીં રહે. Likewise, the society, our society, the Indian society, is being partly affected by the Western sort of the culture.
I think we all have responsibilities to our elderly parents, and if we're not going to look after them, I don't think we should be relying on the state to look after our elderly parents.
I think if there are better facilities for old people to be in old people's home, yes.
But don't you think it's going against the Asian culture?
I personally don't think. The culture is changing, and we have got to change with the culture.
I don't think so. From my point of view, no. We don't have to copy everything the Westerners do. Some things are good, some things aren't.
If your child said to you, Dad, I need my space now, I'm getting married, and can you go into an old people's home, how would you feel?
I'd say it before he said it to me.
No, I hope not. I'd be gutted.
We'd probably kick him out before he gets to that age anyway.
Yes, we intend to
probably
kick him
rid of him
before he gets the chance
But
to
every
take us.
situation is different, and if the couple have had an arranged marriage, that's one thing. But if the couple have had a love marriage where they chose to be with each other, then they didn't choose the parents as well.
I am sure you can't be feeling good. I mean, you certainly won't feel good. But on the other hand, if you have to suffer, then you feel that you are better off in a home where you can be looked after more professionally.
Why shouldn't you be able to give it? They were there for you when you were young, so why shouldn't you be able to be there for them when they're older? So what you've received, I think it's time for you to give back.
Hi. Can you sing me a song, please?
जब कोई बात da 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 हम तेरा साथ मिला जो हम न बात
तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम अब कहाँ जाए हम मेरे बाहों में मर जाए हम
ओ सजना बरखा बहार आई रस की फुहार लाई अखियों में प्यार लाई हो सजना ये जिंदगी उसी की है जो किसी का हो गया प्यार ही में खो गया
कणियां स्याह कालियां संदली लटूरियां मिणदा रिया वो रात पर बांह ते सवाल के यादां जंगालियां नूं ला बुल्लियां दी सान ते ओ करदा रहा गलोड़ियां दीदे हंगाल के.
So Shiku, have you enjoyed yourself today?
जी मैंने बहुत एंजॉय किया और मुझे यकीन है कि हमारे व्यूअर्स ने भी इस प्रोग्राम को एंजॉय किया होगा जो प्राग और चीकू ने यूरोस्पाइस में खास आपके लिए पेश किया है हेनली की हसीन वादियों से।
That's right, we do hope you enjoyed this program today, and we'll have more clips of India coming to you in future programs as well. But remember, we do like to read your letters, we do want to hear what you have to say, so keep your letters coming in to the address at the end of this program. Until next week, it's a big
Gidda from Chiku,
and it's an even bigger Gidda from Prague.
ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन, ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन, वो तो गली 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 हरी गुन गाने लगी। ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन, ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन, वो तो गली गली हरी गुन गाने लगी। महलों में पली बन के जोगन चली, महलों में पली बन के जोगन चली, मीरा रानी दीवानी गाने लगी। ऐसी लागी लगन मीरा हो गई मगन, वो तो गली गली हरी गुन गाने लगी। ऐसी लागी लगन।
Send your letters and comments to Eurospice, Asianet, PO Box 38, Greenford, London, UB6 7SP.